welcome back to my channel. So today's video is called Ballin' on a Budget. And now this video is for those of you who have that high-end taste, high maintenance style, and have just been sucked into the trends that is, you know, luxury products, whether it's makeup, accessories, clothing, and I know I am one of those. However, this is for those of you who don't exactly have the budget for it, so I found some great alternatives just in general while I've been shopping or while I've been, you know, eyeing those high, you know, end products, but then I'm like, do you really want to do it? And I found some great alternatives that I wanted to share with you guys. So this all started with a pair of shoes, a pair of Steve Madden shoes, and we all know the greatness that is Steve Madden shoes, so therefore we all know the price that comes with Steve Madden shoes. Even, you know, when they're kind of on sale, they're still on the more expensive side. But I was obsessing, I was fixating, and these like strappy sandals that were called Annabelle, look them up. I'm gonna post a picture here so you guys can check them out. They're so simple, but they're just so beautiful, and they're just so it right now. And I wanted those exact shoes, but I saw the price tag and I was like, no, don't do it. But then I was like, nah, you know what, you can do it. Then I was like, no, don't do it. Then I was like, do I? And then I was like, okay, you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it now. Do I want black or do I want nude? And I was so on it. And I was like, alright, you know what? Let's get black because black's gonna go with everything. And then later we can get the nude for the summer and then we'll have both. And it's just gonna be a great life. Then I kind of just had like that pause moment. Like, bitch, you ain't balling like that. Like, who do you think you are? You do not have the budget for that. Yeah, you can, you know, probably spend your money on those shoes right now. But boy, you're gonna regret it later when all you're eating is ramen. Let's not exaggerate, but still, it's something maybe you don't need that much. And then you know what? I'm gonna find some great alternatives for these shoes, which I did. And since then, I found some other shoes that I wanted, but guess what? I was about ready to spend the price again. And then I looked at the price tag and I looked at myself, and then it's just like you get these, you know, moments where like, you know, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna buy them. And then just when you're about ready to make that purchase, you kind of get that other little side comment like, ay, mira esta, se cree la muy muy. You just realize you need to cool it. Like, honestly, you can either save your money or, you know, just spend on something a little bit more practical than these shoes. Every once in a while, I understand you do have those splurges, but for some reason, there's something just telling me like, this is not the time. So after I did 2 successful shopping sprees with 2 pairs of shoes that I wanted, and I paid about 1/3 of the price for one of them and half the price for another one, I was like, you know what, let me gather up the rest of my items that I found great alternatives for, because at the time I didn't want to spend that same amount, or I just happened to buy the same item for a lower or a higher price. So I thought I'd share a couple of these with you guys. First 2 items I'm going to talk about I've already kind of mentioned, so I'm just going to talk about real quickly. And the first one is the lipstick Cherry Bomb by Wet n Wild. Cherry Bomb by Wet n Wild is a great alternative to Max Diva. Cherry Bomb by Wet n Wild is only $2 as opposed to Max Diva lipstick, which is, last I saw, $16. Who knows, it might be $17. But this is a great color. This is a great burgundy, dark, vampy color. Especially if you just want to try some colors out, I'd definitely, you know, go for the Wet n Wild first if you're not sure if you want to, you know, splurge in that high end, or you can't splurge on that high end. I really enjoy Wet n Wild Cherry Bomb because I do love the deepness of it, and I do like the texture on my lips. It is a creamy matte, so it's not over drying. So I actually filmed a video with swatches of this lipstick as well as a tutorial with this lipstick. So I'll link them down below so you can check them out, and they're just great alternative to that $17 MAC lipstick. The next product is another one that I also swatched in my berry and burgundy lips along with that Cherry Bomb, and this one is the Urban Decay Jilted, which I'm going to link down below. This is a beautiful berry color, a lot lighter, more pink than say the Cherry Bomb, and it's got a nice kind of like sheen, little specks to it. Not glitter, but it's a nice sheen. However, these Urban Decay lipsticks, while creamy and beautiful and smooth, they're about $20, $22. I'll put the exact price, you know, right next to me. But, you know, that's a lot to spend on just one lipstick, and unless you're kind of a lip junkie, makeup addict like me, you might do it. But I also have a great alternative for you, and this is Milani's Uptown Mauve. Also swatched this one for you, and these are so similar. It's crazy how similar they are. I would say Milani's Uptown Mauve is a little itty bitty bit darker. Like, you really kind of have to squint your eyes to see. And I mean, this is a good test to see how much of a true makeup addict you are. If you can tell the slight difference between, you know, lipsticks that are supposed to be dupes, alternatives, you have a problem. Now, another great contouring and blush alternative is the e.l.f. Blush and bronzer duo. So this is very comparable to the NARS Laguna bronzer and the NARS Orgasm blush, which normally a bronzer will run you about $30 and their blushes run you about $22, $26. Very expensive. They are definitely worth it, I will tell you that. I mean, I don't know what your definition of worth it is, but you're not disappointed when you purchase them. I assure you. But to spend $50 plus on a blush and a bronzer, yeah, that's kind of crazy. So if you don't want to, the great alternative is the e.l.f. Blush and Bronzer Duo for $3. And this lasts a good while, so I definitely think this is worth it. So that's another definition of worth it. Two other items that's definitely a steal and a splurge are the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel and the Sonia Kashuk, what is this, cream bronzer. So this Chanel is gonna run you about $50. And this Sonia Kashuk bronzer is gonna run you anywhere between like $11, $12. I'll link that down below because I can't remember the price of everything. But I definitely love these for the summertime or just for a quick makeup look, especially if you want to do maybe a dewy makeup look or if you want to do something simple. Cream bronzers are definitely the way to go. And the textures of these are just so smooth and creamy. I definitely think both are worth it. I got this as a birthday gift for the Chanel one, so I kind of lucked out on that one because $50. It is Chanel, it is beautiful, but I don't know if I would have bought it myself. So that's what birthdays and Christmas are for. And then you have the Sonia Kashuk cream bronzer. So you have the Sonia Kashuk on the bottom and then you have the Chanel on the top. So definitely if you want to try out a product like the Chanel, I would definitely give Sonia Kashuk a try. Definitely check out the Sonia Kashuk cream bronzer, and if you definitely do like it, then guess what? Maybe you want to check out the Chanel, you're ready for it, say that paycheck got bigger, you know what, treat yourself. This is another product that everybody raves about and I think is very difficult to live without, and this is the Original Beauty Blender. Sorry, mine is dirty, but I had to use something for my face right now. But this is definitely the sponge makeup product. The sponge makeup tool to apply your makeup is just revolutionary, and it's definitely hard to go without it, especially if you want. I feel like it helps for my dry skin, give you that dewy effect with your makeup. But this is about $22, very expensive, and if you want to try out those sponge products, I definitely think that the Real Technique Miracle Complexion Sponge is definitely worth it. This is a great alternative. I do feel like maybe the Sephora Beauty Blender is a lot, lighter, but I feel like you get a great effect with this beauty sponge. And this is only about $8. So check it out. So this next item was an accidental dupe. Had I known how similar these products was, I probably, okay, 50% chance I wouldn't have purchased the high-end one. I'm just crazy like that, but not everybody is as crazy as me. So you definitely want to get, there's those people who want to get the lower-end product and don't want to spend as much as I do, but I have a problem, so whatever. So this is the Max Tan Pigment, and then you have the L'Oreal Infallible Eyeshadow in Amber Rush. I first bought the L'Oreal eyeshadow, and then I bought the Max Tan Pigment, and I swatched them next to each other, and I was like, son of a... They are so freaking similar. I was a little upset because I spent about the $22 on the Max Tan Pigment, but at the same time, I feel like the one difference is probably that the Max Tan Pigment will last you an itty bitty longer, but So here you have the Max Tan Pigment, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous all over lid color. Great, I feel like for the summer, the fall, the winter, you can definitely, you know, switch up the colors. And then right down below you have the L'Oreal's Amber Rush, which might have, they're both kind of that rose gold tone. I feel like the Amber Rush has a little bit more of copper, but if you definitely want to try out that, you know, rose gold type of tan color on your lids, I think L'Oreal's Infallible eyeshadow in Amber Rush is definitely a great alternative. They're about $8 as opposed to $22. That is the max. So the next item is definitely a steal, and I got these because I really, really, really wanted Ray-Bans, because who doesn't want Ray-Bans? They're just freaking awesome. But I did not want to spend $150. I was very, very close, and the fact that Target sold them, I was even closer, but I did not. Luckily, thank you Aldo, I found a great alternative to these, and I wanted the Club Master, and these are a great dupe for those sunglasses. Basically, the Club Master is if, you know, say the Wayfarer and the Aviators had a baby and they make these awesome pair of sunglasses. And these, are you ready? Are you ready? Were $10. It was two for 20. Or if not, $12. Ooh, you know, but $10 for a pair of sunglasses. And then later I got the pair that has a cheetah print on top. So that was just those are even better, but I can't find them. They're like in some purse, I don't know, because I use them that often. I just can't find out which purse. But $10 as opposed to $150, I save myself $140. So I definitely think these were a steal. Great for summer, even winter, fall, spring, because even when it's cold out, sometimes you have those crazy sunny days, and to have your scarf and your hat and a pair of sunglasses, come on now. Now these next three items are from Target, and I honestly don't know what I would do without Target, because I'm pretty sure if I searched high and low, I could find way more alternatives, way more dupes at Target, and I've just been lazy, but now I'm just gonna go straight to Target. And the first item is this rose gold type of watch, and I wanted this because I originally wanted the Michael Kors watches that are about, what, $200? And honestly, it's just an accessory. I don't use this to tell time. I wonder what's the percentage of people who actually use their watch to tell time. Every time I wear this, somebody asks me the time, I was like, I don't even know if it's right. I look at my watch, and plus it's a lot harder to tell time with these. But these are about $20 and have so many different styles. They have some with a little cheetah print on it, you know, and everything, and they have, you know, designs that you want. Rose gold watches, everybody wants one. I'd rather pay $20 as opposed to $200. You know, if I got it for a gift, hint hint, you know, if I got it for a gift, of course I'm not gonna be like, no, give me the $20 watch. Or I could be like, give me a $20 watch and then spend the other $180 on other gifts. Not bad. But you know, I'm not balling like that. I decided to get a $20 watch, and a lot of times when I wear this watch, someone asks me like, oh, is that Michael Kors? They're like, Target. Next item is also a Target item. Target is amazing. It's hard to go into Target without spending like $100+ or wanting to spend $100+, but you do buy a lot of items. And now these were a pair of shoes, I'll post right here, that I wanted from Aldo. The cheetah print, oh my, how can you not go crazy over cheetah print? Price tag is about, what, $70, $75? Once again, I was gonna get them. I was gonna do it because he was like, I'm a ball, I'm gonna get me some heels, I'm gonna get me some $70 shoes, I'm gonna spend like $180 on shoes total, plus tax probably like $200. No. Thank you, Target. So another alternative, not exactly the same, but you know what, you're gonna get the same badass cheetah print feel from these. And these were, what are these? What are you? These are Mossimo. I don't know, I feel like this pretty common brand at Target, but these, I've been back and forth. I had been eyeing them, and I feel like not until I saw a picture of like the Aldo shoes, somebody wearing them, I realized how badass these would look on. But, you know, an alternative. And once I wore these, yeah, they're pretty badass. Cheetah print shoes, come on now. So these were $35 at Target, so half the price of those other Aldo ones. And they had some similar to these in like that kind of patent quilted black almost leather looking shoes, which is another type that they have at Aldo. So you know what, I'm just gonna get those at Target too. $35, 2 pairs for the price of 1. And now for the whole reason we started this video, for the whole reason we had that whole search at Target and this epiphany and just realizing how many dupes alternatives and you know how much I'd rather maybe get the alternatives. But yeah, anyway, stop rambling. So I wanted, as you can see, these Steve Madden Annabelle shoes. $109. I was almost about to get them. Very close. But then I found these other ones at Target and I was like, nah, forget it. We're gonna get these instead. And these are very similar, not the exact same. Actually, these are a lot similar to the other Steve Madden ones I originally wanted. As you can see here, how can I hold these up? The difference is that they have this kind of double strap, which is the original Steve Maddens that I had, but they only have the ones with 1 strap. So guess what? For $35, how can I hold this? For $35, I got 1 pair of shoes that look very similar to the Steve Madden ones that I bought. Plus, my feet usually hurt in heels, so I mean, let's not go crazy with them until we're like pros. Target Sam Libby collection, Sam Libby accessories. I don't know if they do anything else other than shoes. Is a newer vendor. Is a newer like vendor at Target, and Sam Libby shoes are always the cutest. I feel like Target has been stepping their shoe game up since these Sam Libby shoes. I mean, they'll have really great stuff, but the Sam Libby, I always look for those now because they always have great. I remember they started with like summer sandals, then they had like kind of like cute little booties, and now these that I saved myself what, like 70 some dollars. So $35 and $35 for the other shoes. I could still buy those other black shoes that I wanted for, you know, the price of 1 pair of shoes. So instead of buying those, you know, $109 Steve Madden shoes, guess what? Maybe I'll ask for it for Christmas, and maybe I'll save up for them eventually, and you know, kind of reward myself with the nude ones now. But at the moment, this is just one of those moments where I'm like, you know what? I'd rather not splurge. I would rather save. I'm gonna have a splurge moment later, not to say like, oh, I'm such a, you know, saver, or I have such a great savings account, blah blah blah. This is just one of those moments where you'd rather save than splurge. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you got some ideas. I know I'm definitely gonna be hitting up Target more often, so for some more even great dupes and alternatives. You know, this is definitely one of those moments for me where I'd rather save as opposed to splurge. But as you know, I still love my luxury products, especially makeup, and I know I'm gonna splurge, but it's good to splurge and save, you know. I mean, it's probably best to save altogether, but ain't nobody got time for that. So I'll definitely start, you know, hunting down more products at Target, especially, I feel like, you know, or, you know, as usual, search all the great products that I can't afford, and because I want them or something like them, I'm gonna find something that I can't afford. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, comment down below for some great alternatives and dupes that you found, and I'll see you guys next time. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Oops.